Hi. How are you? Good, good. So you're here for an appointment. Is this a follow-up or your first one? Follow-up. Okay. Okay, great. And what's your full name? Okay, let me see. Great. Yep, we have you right here for 3 o'clock. Wonderful. So, the doctor will be with you shortly, but I am going to ask you some questions to see how you're doing and everything so that the doctor can look at your answers and kind of give you some more advice and things moving forward, all right? Okay, great. So, when was your last appointment? It looks like, 6 weeks ago? Okay. Okay, and that was for... That's what we have here. Okay, great. Now, since your last appointment, has anything changed on your record? Your health insurance, your address, phone number, emergency contact, any of that? Okay, so what is the new name? And do you have their phone number? Okay. Okay, great. Just need to make sure we update your profile every time you come in, just in case, Exactly. It's just protocol, yeah. So that was 6 weeks ago. And I know the doctor asked you to keep a journal of how you've been feeling, eating, things like that, exercise. Did you bring that with you today? Oh, great. Thank you so much. We will give that to the doctor, and I will make copies of that, and then you can have it back, of course. Okay, so just so I can take some brief notes, and we can make this appointment quick as possible. We don't want to keep you here all day. Have you been having any issues since your last appointment that you want to mention? Any pain or tiredness, dizziness, anything? Nausea? Okay, now that's pretty common. Yeah. Is that just in the morning? Is it before you eat, after you eat? Okay. Now, what kind of foods have you been eating? I know the doctor gave you a pretty, not a strict diet, but some suggestions. Have you been following them or, skimping? It's totally fine. You can tell me. We're not here to judge. Okay. Okay, that's good. Do you notice any foods you feel more nauseous after eating, or it's pretty, equal across the board? Okay. Okay. And have you been drinking your 8 glasses of 8 ounces of water a day? Okay, good. Do you still drink soda or caffeine, coffee, tea? Okay, that's fine. Great. And you have been taking the probiotics the doctor recommended? Okay, good. Have you been having regular bowel movements, at least one a day? Okay, and I know this isn't fun to talk about, but what have they been like? Have they been solid, runny? Okay. Now, do they cause you any discomfort, any kind of constipation, stomach pain, or is it pretty normal? And do you notice that happens after you eat certain foods? Okay, great. So pretty much this follow-up is in regards to how the advice the doctor gave you last time is working, and if we need to make any more changes, give you any kind of a prescription, or if we can keep doing what we're doing, keep finding natural remedies. Yeah. So overall, do you think that everything's been working? Have you been feeling better? And I know that last time you came in, it says here that you were feeling quite sluggish and tired. Do you think that has cleared up, that you've been feeling more energized, more clear in the mind? Yeah. Okay, good. That's great to hear. You also had mentioned at the end of the last appointment that you were having some acne breakouts. From what I can see, it looks like that has mostly cleared up, right? Yeah, it's amazing the things that gut health can, change and affect the whole body. So it looks like with helping out your gut, that your skin has definitely cleared up. Yeah, so I will mark that down. So we're not going to look into that right now, any kind of prescription for your skin, because it looks like that was the culprit. Yeah, definitely. If things change in the future, you can always come back. Any other skin issues? Have you been having any kind of, dryness, rashes, hives, breakouts, anything like that anywhere else on the body? Okay, good. And have you had a cold or any other kind of, congestion, anything bothering you since your last appointment? Good, great. Now, have you exercised more since your last appointment, or have you been doing what you were doing before? Yeah, I know it's been quite cold out. Oh, okay, you got a stair stepper. That's awesome. Yeah, just more movement in your schedule is exactly what you need. Too much stationary, not movement, but being stationary for too long can definitely kind of freeze up the bowel, and a lot of your body kind of stops functioning as it should without that constant movement, or at least regular movement. So I'm happy to hear that. Yeah. Have you had any other issues? I know I already asked, but a lot of people tend to forget and they end up calling us and saying, oh, by the way, I forgot to mention something. Have you had any headaches, anything like that? Sleeping. Okay, so has your sleep been worse since your last appointment? Pretty much the same. Okay. So, would you like the doctor to make a point of, recommending something for that? I can take care of that here too and give you some suggestions if you'd like. Yeah? Okay, so from what you've said about your sleep and what we know about your other health issues, I would recommend definitely having some chamomile tea before bed, about 45 minutes before you plan to kind of like go to bed, turn the lights off, all that stuff. I know you did mention that you do stay off of devices for an hour before bed, which is great. You said you read. Okay, that's good. Definitely better than, looking at a phone or TV. Yeah. Okay, so definitely I'd add the chamomile tea. Try that for a week and see if it makes a difference. If it doesn't, then we will talk about a melatonin supplement. So there is powdered melatonin that you can mix into a tea. There's tea that has melatonin in it. There's also just vitamins if you'd rather swallow something, or chewables. There's lots of different options which we can recommend when we cross that road, or if we cross that road, I should say. We would start you on a very low dose. It has very mild effects. It's not going to be the same as a prescription sleeping pill or even an antihistamine. It's not going to make you feel that tired feeling. It'll just kind of help you ease into the relaxation before sleep a little bit better. Yeah, so when we come to that, you're going to want to take that about an hour before you plan on going to sleep. But that's for most of the melatonin products. Some are liquid gels that may react a bit quicker, kind of like if you have the powder with the tea, it will react quicker in your system and break down faster than a pill. So depending on the type of pill or format of melatonin we give you, that will change. So we'll get to that when we get there. Yeah. Yeah. And I also want to ask, last time you did say you snack a lot before bed. Is that still the case? And what kind of snacks are you eating before bed? Okay. I think peanut butter is great. You do want a high protein snack before bed, but there's also a lot of sugar in that. So if you can look into a protein snack that doesn't have that much sugar in it, even just peanuts themselves or almonds, something that doesn't have too much added sugar in it, the sugar may be causing a problem. Things like maybe cheese, things that just have more protein and less sugar in them. Yeah. Okay, good. So So about an hour before bed, that's when I would recommend having a cup of chamomile tea, about 8 ounces, and then add in maybe a few pieces of cheddar cheese or just a handful of almonds. Yeah. Okay, great. These things should definitely help. I know we said last time we don't like prescribing Western medicine. We do agree with it and think sometimes, you need to mix natural and homeopathic remedies in with Western medicine and, all of that. We 100% believe in all of it. We just like to find more natural, less side effect based things to help you before going into a prescription that tends to have side effects. We also do work with Western medicine doctors here, so if these things end up not working and you still struggle, we can definitely recommend you to someone if that is the course you choose to take. Yeah, okay, great. Now, like I said, this appointment isn't going to be too long. I'm going to send you into the doctor shortly, and she's just going to talk to you a little bit more in detail about what we discussed, ask you a few more questions about what you've been doing and any differences in how you've been feeling. She will also do a brief exam, so not a full physical, but a brief exam just to make sure everything's on the up and up. So I'm going to leave these notes with the doctor, and also I'm going to add in a copy of the journal you gave me and bring that back to you at the end of the appointment before you leave. The doctor will want to have you come back in probably 8 weeks this time, and then we will go from there. So when you come out from talking with the doctor, just come to the front desk here and we will make your next appointment. I'll give you your journal back and any other information you need, okay? Okay, great. So the doctor is all ready for you, so just head on in there and I will see you in a few minutes.